Hello and welcome to the John Deere Classic. My name is Luke Elvey. Alongside me, as always, is John McCarthy, and we're excited to bring this day's action to you.
Hello, Luke. Glad to be here, and hello to the folks at home. Let's start things off today with a little bit about this course. It's a beautiful TPC property. What can we expect here today?
Like all the TPC properties, Deer Run is no different down the stretch. There are birdies aplenty if you're good enough to make them, but the focus is on hitting it pure. That par 3 16th with the Rock River down the left is part of a dramatic finish, which includes that risk-reward par 5 17th, and then, wow, what about a finishing hole for the ages? The dogleg right par 4, which puts a premium on missing the big trees on the right, plus the bunkers on the left. And then if you're in position off the tee, you can go for that green that has a huge lake to the left. This tournament's been known for some breakthrough winners. Maybe this will be the tournament that you break through.
And that one will drop for birdie. Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you soon. And after the first hole, starting around at 1 under par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 175 yards to the pin. It looks like a 7-iron. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2, that's some fine club work out there. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And this is for birdie. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. And going with the 9-iron. This might be a bit too much club. Yeah, I think you'll like that. 15 feet away here. So close. And tapping in for par. And after that one, 2 under for the day. And now the fourth hole. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store today. And that was a joy to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Hitting the green on this par 4 off the tee. Oh my goodness, just missed. And about 7 feet to go here. For the bird. And after that one, he's still in first place. And moving on to the 6th here. And this putt is for birdie. And after that one, 5 under for the day. Let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And here's an 8-iron. And heading for the green. This is about a 4-footer. For the birdie. And no change in the standings after that hole. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee-off. I can't see him being very happy about that. And this one's for birdie. And just missing. And tapping in for the par. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And on to the 9th hole. And he's probably not happy about that shot. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt's for birdie. And this putt is for par. And as he finishes up his front nine, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good place to be.
Oh, I love this part of any tournament, John. 9 holes to go. They call it the finish, the championship finish. Who's got the strongest mind as well as the most complete game? Will this leader be able to take it all the way to the house? Gee, I hope so.
Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again after this round's done. Okay, and about 205 yards to the pin. That looks like the hybrid. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And sitting at 7 under for the day after that one. And moving on to the 11th hole. And some serious power involved in a drive like this. And about 17 feet to the cup. For the birdie. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And moving along now on the 12th hole. Going with the 8-iron. Alrighty, he's on the green. And about 7 feet to go here. And that one will go for birdie. And I'm seeing several birdies on his scorecard today. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. I think he'll like that. And this for the birdie. And a decent putt. And he's still in first place after that hole. And setting up now on the 14th hole. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a joy to watch. Hitting the green here on this par 4 from the tee. Ooh, inches away. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. $11 under is the score after that hole. And setting up now on the 15th tee. I think you'll like that. From 115 yards out. And this shot's looking pretty good. And this for the birdie. And they are 12 under for the day after that one. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard. Going with the 9-iron here. And with that, he will be putting. 5 feet to go here for the birdie. And no change for him leaderboard wise after that hole. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. Well, so far so good for this one. From here, about 195 yards to the pin. Going with the hybrid here. And not the best approach shot. Bit too much club on that one. And this one's for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. And moving on to the 18th hole. And I think he's going to like that. "12 feet to the cup." Oh my goodness. And this next putt is for a final round of 57. And that one will drop for par. And this one is over, and he's done it. He's won the John Deere Classic.
Oh, you can see the elation on his face. What a performance. He deserved the victory right from the get-go. But this will do a lot for his confidence. I look for him to have a huge season from here on in. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you enjoyed today's coverage. Hello everyone, one of the exciting events each year on tour, the Golf Club Championship. My name is Luke Elvey and alongside me as always is John McCarthy. We're anticipating a great day, can't wait to see what unfolds.
Thanks for the intro, Luke, and glad to be with you at Vaquero Valley. And what can you tell us, first of all, about this opening hole?
This opening hole is a long par 4 that slopes down towards the water hazard. The green is large enough for most players to hit, but there are 5 bunkers that are eager to scoop up any errant approaches.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9 holes. And starting the round off at even par. And now the second hole tee off. And this is looking fairway bound. this one's about 6 feet away. And that one goes for birdie. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 3. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And this could be long. And that approach is on the green with some distance left. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And I think he'll like that. And about $125 away. And this one's looking pretty good. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, that was very close. And for the par. And he's still tied for first after that. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. And it sounded powerful off the club face. This is going for days. And from here, about 235 yards to the pin. Going with the 3-wood. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Ooh, and just inches away. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 6th. And I doubt he's very happy about that shot. And this putt is for birdie. Just missing here. And this putt's about 3 feet away. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And setting up for the par 3 hole. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt. Oh, that was close. And this putt is for par. And he's going to stick to first place after that one. And now setting up for the par 4. And a promising looking shot here. From 115 yards out. Something seemed off with his swing on that, and I think he's overshot the green. This putt's about 7 feet to the cup. And that putt drops on in for par. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. Wow, look at this drive, folks. Serious power. From 240 yards out. Going with the 5-wood. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. And that eagle putt will drop. And as he finishes up here on the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty favorable spot.
Well, it's always great having the lead, John, but this player doesn't want to switch off because there's going to be a bunch of players wanting to come at them if they're trying to win the championship.
Thanks, Luke. He appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 140 yards to go. Here is the pitching wedge. This is heading towards the green. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And this next shot, setting up below the hole. Going with a pitching wedge here. This one's looking a bit long, folks. I think that one will play on the green now. And this one's for birdie. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And that par putt will drop. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And let's see what the 12th has in store. Phenomenal power on that one. probably not too pleased with his performance there. This putt's for birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And sitting at 6 under for the day after that hole. And now the 13th hole. And about 155 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. And this one is on the green with a lengthy putt ahead. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And for the par. And that one will drop. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And teeing off on this par 4. This one's looking pretty good. And from 160 yards out. And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt. Ooh, that was very close. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that putt will drop for par. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. And moving on to the 15th hole. And that is just fantastic work, hitting the green off the tee on this par 4. Oh my gracious, that was close. And this one looks about 4 feet. And that one goes in for the bird. And they're 7 under par for the round after that hole. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. And setting up on the 16th tee. And pretty sure he's going to like that. Here's a pitching wedge. Okay, he is now on the green. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And this next shot is from above the hole. Looks like the hybrid is on display here.
And I think he will be happy with that.
From 18 feet away. Ooh, that would have been good. And for the par. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And after that hole, he's still in first place. Teeing it up here on the 18th. And this drive is just incredibly powerful. From here, 190 yards to the pin. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. And this next putt is for a final round score of 64. And that putt will drop for birdie. And he's done it. He has played some incredible golf here today, and that's why he's walking away with the win.
Oh, big congratulations. What a great performance. I really like the way he attacked that final 9 holes. He deserved this championship today. Well, that's all we've got time for today, folks. Hope to see you soon. Hello and welcome to the first FedEx Cup playoff event for the season. What a thrilling time for this rookie to be finding themselves at this stage. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, joined alongside John McCarthy. And John, for any first-time player on the PGA Tour, goal number one is to make it to the playoffs, because if they've done that, they've retained their ticket for next year. But now they've got an opportunity to achieve something even better.
I can only imagine. I kind of empathize a little bit with this golfer. It's kind of my first time as well covering an event like this. What, for my sake, what can I look forward to here today, do you think?
Well, there's always excitement and drama, especially you get to this stage. These are the best players of the season, and they're all trying to further themselves to get to the Tour Championship. Because if you make it to that final 30, not only do you get all the exemptions into all the big events, majors, and all the top tournaments next season, but the riches that come with it, the FedEx Cup bonus, it's a huge ticket. So anyone that's in the field right now, they'll be ready to put their foot down and play as well as they can.
Right. And I'm super excited to be at an event like this, and it's all the much better to be joined by you, obviously. And let's check back in after 9. We'll see how this rookie does after 9 holes.
Yeah, hopefully they make a good start.
And let's see how this one goes. They're setting up below the hole. From 21 feet away. This shot might be a perfect shot, folks. This one's about 3 feet away. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now setting up on this par 3. I think that's a 5-iron. I think this shot might be a bit long. And that is not bound for the dance floor. And I'm pretty sure the wind is the culprit there. And with this, hopefully they can save par. And that one will drop. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. All right, here's the 4th hole.
I think he's going to like that.
And about 205 yards to the pin. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. Ooh. And this putt's for birdie. And just like that, he takes a share of the lead. And here we are on the 5th. this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. Now let's see what happens here from the sand trap. Just a nice shot out of the sand, and very possible to make birdie with this next shot. And that one drops for the birdie. And no change in his standings after that hole. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And this putt is for birdie. And a good putt. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And now teeing off on this par 4. And I think he will like that. And about 190 yards to the pin. Well, that looks like a 5-iron. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up. Ooh, just missing here. And for the par. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And now the 8th hole. And this to save the par. And a nice putt. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. And I think he will be pleased with that. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. Oh, that's bad luck there. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And as he finishes up the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot, if you ask me.
Absolutely, John, but as we've seen in many a tournament, even just a handful of shots can get beaten on any back 9.
Thanks for that, Luke.
And he's probably going to like that.
And hitting from 195 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. Not enough club on that one. This one's looking like around 16 feet or so. Ooh. And for the par. Nice little putt. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Ooh, almost. And they're about 3 feet away here. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And this for the birdie. And that putt drops. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. And now setting up on the par 3. I think that's a 5 iron. And that one's going to miss the green. Didn't have enough club on that one. And this putt could save par. Solid putt. And no change for him leaderboard wise after that hole. And setting up for the par 5 hole. I think you'll like that. And about 175 yards away here. And looks like a 6 iron. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. And that putt will go for eagle. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And moving on to the 15th here.
He's got to be pleased with that.
From 18 feet. Very nicely done. Long putt right into the cup. And after that one, sitting at 8 under par for the day. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And about 170 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And this putt's for birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And next up we have a par 5 hole. And just a huge drive here. This puts about 3 feet away. And that'll drop the birdie. And after that one, he's still in first place. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And to the folks at home, it's looking like sand. Very nice sand shot. Birdie is very likely. And this next putt for a final round score of 61 for the birdie. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this. You're looking at the winner of the HB Studios Invitational. A great playoff performance by this player.
Oh, that's a wonderful performance, isn't it? On behalf of our hard-working production crew and all the team in the truck, I'm Luke Elvey, saying so long for now.